stepping stones across a pond. The lakes and marshes of the Pacific Flyway provide vital resting stops for migrating birds. Of all western wetlands, none provide more feeding and resting habitat than those found in the Klamath Basin National Wildlife Refuges. For 11,000 years, human hunters and gatherers have moved with the basin's seasonal rhythms. Modern trappers arrived in the 1820s, searching for beaver. By the 1870s, a few hundred immigrants settled in the area to raise livestock and farm rye. In 1906, the Klamath Reclamation Project began removing water and converting lakes and marshes into farmland. In 1908, the lakes and marshes of Lower Klamath became the nation's first waterfowl refuge. Like stepping stones across the Klamath Basin, 5 more refuges were established to protect migratory waterfowl and other wildlife. Large marshes on Tule Lake National Wildlife Refuge attract over 250 bird species. Clear Lake Refuge is an important nesting area for white pelicans and other colonial nesting birds. Upper Klamath Refuge consists almost entirely of marsh and open water at the forested western edge of Oregon's largest natural lake. To the north, Klamath Marsh Refuge is a large natural wetland surrounded by mature forest and mountains. Most recently, Bear Valley Refuge was established to protect forested slopes used by nesting and winter roosting bald eagles. Refuge managers recreate and enhance naturally functioning wetlands within a highly altered water system. They use farming, grazing, burning, and flooding to reestablish wildlife habitats. Permanently flooded wetlands provide essential habitat for marsh birds. These marshes flourish with underwater plants that provide food for birds, invertebrates, and fish. Seasonally flooded marshes dry out each year, promoting plant growth that produces high-energy food for migrating waterfowl. Refuge managers and local landowners have recently begun to rotate wetlands and agricultural lands, both on and off the refuges. This program holds great promise to enhance both wildlife and agricultural abundance. Any season of the year, refuge visitors can enjoy the unique interplay of nature in the Klamath Basin. 3/4 of the ducks and geese migrating along the Pacific Flyway visit this area in the spring and fall. By December, as marshes freeze, many waterfowl move south. Those remaining attract thousands of raptors. Wintering eagles fly out of Bear Valley Refuge to feed on Tule Lake and Lower Klamath marshes. By late March, all but a handful of eagles have migrated northward. About this time, shorebirds and waterfowl return to the refuges, where they once again rest, feed, and raise thousands of young during spring and summer. Later, in the summer, adult waterfowl lose their flight feathers and rest in the safe haven of large marshes. By the time adults have reared their broods and regained flight, the first fall migrants arrive, beginning another yearly wildlife cycle. To truly experience the Klamath Basin National Wildlife Refuges, slow down, stop, listen, look, and explore.